Hi, I'm Manuel Gonzalez and welcome to another CCC episode of Creative Career Coaching. And we have a question from Mahib over at Cora, and he is asking which are good design schools for Masters in Interaction Design. Okay, now here's the thing about design schools, okay, and you wanting to do a Masters, okay, it really depends, okay. Now, I'm sure there's great design schools out there, wherever you are, Mahib, okay, wherever you're in England, America, India, I'm sure there's great design schools there. But a few things for you to consider, okay. I would ask yourself, why do you want to do a Masters in design in the first place? Okay, are you already in the industry? Are you already a UX designer? Because if you are, right, especially I'd say in the UK and United States, if you're already a practicing paid professional UX designer, then I would question the value a Masters could actually give you as opposed to other training. You already work for a company, right? So why not just get your company, right, to sponsor you in either a Masters or some other training related to that field that you can get and maybe even quicker, okay, that your company could sponsor you on. All right, so I'd even question whether a Masters is the best approach. Maybe, okay, you need to really look into that. But I would also research other UX design programs out there, right, that will help you up your skills. And once you do find those, then I'm sure your employer, right, would want you to be a better UX designer, because if you're a better UX designer, you can add more value to their company. So I'm sure they're going to be really interested in helping to sponsor that for you. Okay. Now, however, if you're not yet a practicing paid professional UX designer, okay, then you definitely need the training. Okay, you definitely need the training. I'm sure, and I would again question, is doing a Masters in that the best thing? Because in a lot of countries, doing a Masters, you're talking about thousands of pounds of tuition fee, okay? And is that something that you really want to put on yourself when you haven't even got into the career yet? You haven't even got your foot in the door yet, okay? You're not being a paid UX designer yet, okay? Do you really want to add the debt to maybe the already debt that you already have, okay? So what I'd look to do is actually what you really need is experience. You need to get into the industry, okay? If you're actually really interested, right, in UX design, okay, and you have no experience, right, then that should be your first priority than doing a Masters, okay? I'd Google around for some quicker and more cost-effective training, right? And I would actually, what you want to aim for is getting some actual UX projects under your belt, okay? So then you have something to approach digital agencies, okay, to pitch yourself in getting an industry placement there or an internship, right? And that's what I would focus your attention on, okay, rather than doing a Masters, right? Get that practical experience, get yourself in the industry as soon as possible, Mahib. Okay, now I hope that answers your question, and I hope you get successful in getting that training, in getting into the industry, or just upgrading your skills in general, Mahib, in a way that doesn't add up to your debt and will do things in the most cost-effective way. Okay, thank you, Mahib, for asking that question. If anyone else has any other questions for me related to a career coaching, creative career coaching, and send them over to me, CCC, okay, and I'll get them answered for you. Thank you very much.